Yo, peace. What's good, everybody? Grand Rising, another London Rising. Okay, beautiful day, gotta say. Got a coffee, got my jacket on. Let me show y'all what I'm wearing. Because I had to adapt. It's raining a little bit, so I got my all black on. Simple fit, nothing crazy, just comfy. I had to grab the scarf and the jacket, so I could really had the vibe. Hey, look, man, beautiful day out here in London, England, Great Britain. I'm so grateful to be here. I have learned so much since I've been here. I've grown so much since I've been here, and I could have never have called it. So I just wanted to give this time to say thanks, and to give thanks to the Most High, give thanks to everyone who's played their role. I want to give thanks to myself. I want to give thanks to my enemies. I want to give thanks to my friends, because, I have to know that we all answer for what we do, and I just stay righteous. So I'm really grateful to be able to answer for that, to have to answer for that out of all things. I like what I get back as my answer. I like what I hear back. The feedback is great. I just want to let you guys know, start your day with gratitude, end your days with gratitude. All right, you're abundant. Yes, there's a million ways to make money, but deeper than just making money, let this car drive by. Deeper than just making money, I want y'all to consider this. You could maybe get everything that you ever wanted without using money, without even paying for it. How could you do this? Well, I have found a whole nother type of riches and a whole nother type of wealth that I have. I have been able to access a life that would cost an average person a whole lot of money. I've been able to access a life that allows me to do what I want to do. And it's so crazy and unique and weird, but it's just for me. It's literally just for me. I couldn't even really ask for the situations I'm in. I just had to be myself. And then they were just revealed. So maybe chasing money isn't the default goal. And maybe that's not a bad thing either. Money has been a great significant factor in telling me if I'm going the right way or not. So I want you to know that you can get that yacht, you can get that car, you can get that house, and you can get all those things without getting a single dollar first. You can accomplish all of these goals without making a single dollar. You can just follow your heart and be purely righteous in what you want to do. You can truly just believe in yourself and what it is you want to do, and something, somehow, some way can show up to support that. And I've been able to receive that support. I've been able to put my faith first, put my knowledge first, put the truth first, and do my best, and then let what's meant to happen unfold from there. It's kind of obvious, kind of cliche, but there's a reason for that. All right, so I think of it like this. I don't need to own a million yachts. Okay, as long as if I can get invited on a million yachts, if a million yachts would be honored to have me there, I don't need to own one. If I don't need to own castles and all these other things. If I'm invited into them all the time, if someone gives it to me, if certain things are being passed down to me, passed over to me because I'm trusted, because of what I did with the time that I had, with this person, and then maybe they have to leave something behind and they trust it to me. It's been like that. And I'm not saying go around looking for handouts. That's not what I'm saying. These things come from me giving everybody my all with no pay. These things usually come from giving everything that I do have. I may not have a lot, but I give everything that I got. And I give the best of it into my best ability. And so I receive back that equally. And sometimes it takes time for the things to come back. Sometimes they come back really quick. Sometimes you don't get anything back. You know, it's an honor to serve. Sometimes it's just an honor to serve. And I want you to know that all of this stems from being in your purpose and being in alignment with yourself. So I'm not here to knock money or anything like that. And I'm not here to do any of that. I just want you to realize possibilities. All right. I was raised in San Diego, California, where we was taught to a degree that you have to get money to attain any level of freedom, success. That's just the standard. I come to a place. I'm in London. I don't necessarily see that. I see mannerisms, and your behavior reflects your wealth, reflects who you are, rather than your items or your clothes. So I notice there's a little bit more of a respect for reputation, and I want you to know reputation is almost just like credit. But not being a good person and doing these things because it pays well. We're doing it because it's right. And I'm letting those chosen know who feel like they're unpaid that you are paid. You will get paid. And better than anything is not being in a cosmic debt. Not taking and taking and taking and never giving anything. And then there's the people who take your energy and they give you their energy, but their energy is tainted or toxic and they think it's an equal exchange. That's why we have to empower ourselves and level ourselves up to know when certain deals are not good deals, when certain deals are good deals. When is it a time to separate from certain people? When is it a time to separate from certain things? When is it a time to sacrifice certain habits, certain aspects? When is it a time to sacrifice certain things about yourself, in order to accomplish the goals? Now, are the goals to get things, and are the things that you want to get in order to accomplish something greater? Or are your goals things that are in alignment with your purpose so that you are fulfilled in your soul in every way, so that you are building a life that is right for you, a righteous path, a righteous life, rather than just any path, a righteous path. That's why you want to be in your purpose. That's why you really want to be in your bag. Everything, and I'm made a video about this. I talk about this all the time. There's a reason I talk about this all the time. All the things that you gain outside of your purpose, you may eventually have to let go of. All of the things that you gain from being in your purpose, all the sacrifices that you make will be recalibrated and given back to you. All of that energy cannot be lost. There will not be an empty patch in your reality. It will change form into something that is meant to be there, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Why do what I'm supposed to be doing? And the doing of what you're supposed to be doing isn't, I just do this and you put blinders on. Actually, it requires the acknowledgement of everything else that can be done. Acknowledge everything else that can be done, and you'll realize there's nothing else to do. Do everything outside of your purpose. Do everything you can outside of your purpose. Everything you build in that life, you'll have to let go of. Do everything inside of your purpose. Let everything go, and only be in your purpose and walk in that and walk with God. Everything that comes to you, everything that's there is supposed to be there. And even then, don't get possessive. Learn how to let things come and go as well. Learn how to take care of the things that you do have to preserve those things. It's up to us to be able to see things for what they are, and to open our eyes, and to open our hearts, to be able to see things so we can have the discernment in the moment. What do we let go of? When do we let go of it? What is for us? Who are we anyway? What are we supposed to be doing? And I've learned something, that if it's not taking you closer to each other, if it's not bringing all of humanity together, if it's not bringing us all closer, and it's separating us further, I don't really want much to do with it. If it's something that's bringing us closer, I want everything to do with it. Something that's separating us, something that's further apart, I don't really want anything to do with it. But I notice when things are bringing us together, when we're getting closer together, we like to associate words like love with these things. Acceptance, authenticity, true, oneness, source, all those words start to come up. Versus the other side, which is separation, ignorance, lack of victimizing, being a victim, Like, I can't do that. We're too powerful, and I know my power. And I know so much of it that I couldn't walk around without it. It just wouldn't feel right. Ever since I've been embracing it and I've been accepting it, I have been able to walk in my purpose successfully because God gave me a certain level of power. God gave me a certain level of knowledge. God gave me a certain level of everything. And it's not about comparing it to what the next person has, but it's about doing the best with what I got and doing the right thing with what I got. And there's nothing better that I can do with what I got than filter it through who I am, truly, authentically, and then let that shine into the world. And I'm glad and I'm honored to say that that is love. That is unconditional love that I come to overflow into this realm. So I'm over here teaching, but I'm not really teaching. I'm more just sharing experiences, wisdom, things about my life. This all stems from things about my life. I definitely would love to sit down and have story times with you guys and talk more about what actually has happened in my life that led me to a lot of these, levels of understanding. But I will put it to this in a nutshell. Dating, relationships, exes, friends, the money adventures, all of these things have came to show me that it's not really about the money, it's not really about the situation or how good that looks, it makes you a good person or anything like that. No. What it's really about is being in alignment with your purpose, because all the things that were gained outside of my purpose, me being outside of my purpose, trying to be something that I wasn't, not understanding who I was and not even knowing I wasn't being myself for real, all those things are gone. All of them. And everything that I have from being in my purpose, it's very interesting because those things that I have came to replace the things that used to torture me. The things that used to be the worst are being replaced with the best of that thing. I just have to let them go and know my value. I have to let them go and know my value. I have to know that, I'm worth more than a yacht. I'm worth millions of yachts. And so any yacht would be honored to have me because of the value that I provide from who I am and what I've truly done in this life. You understand? None of it comes from me just being arrogant. None of it comes from none of that. It comes from me knowing what I have to value, valuing myself, loving myself, and going where I'm celebrated. Going where I'm celebrated because of my values. Not just going where I'm tolerated because of my values. So I'm not trying to get people to value what I value. I'm letting my values guide me to its wisdom, to that reality. And so when I keep high morality and I keep my values really high, the reality becomes of really high quality as well. But I promise you, you lower your morality, you lower the frequency of the things that you do, you're gonna see it all around you too. The people gonna turn into lower frequency, the food gonna get lower frequency, the money gonna get lower frequency, the house gonna get lower frequency. It is what it is, but you start putting all that down and you start connecting to God right now, God is gonna start showing up through everything. God is gonna be present for you in all things. God is gonna be present everywhere, and that's what you want. You want the presence of God in your life. That's what you want. We got plenty of matter. We got plenty of stimulation. We got plenty of things for the senses here already. Thank God. Now you need to build that connection. It's like having everything from your father. It's like your dad getting you everything. It's like your dad doing everything for you. And all you got to do is say thank you, show some type of appreciation. Everything around you, you got from your dad to a degree, but it's already there. It's already done. You already get to enjoy it. It's already there. You get to make the most of it. The best thing for you to do at this point is to say thank you. Say thank you and show your gratitude. Give your praise and say thank you. Show your gratitude. That's the best thing that you can do. Learn your lessons. Grow, evolve. Try to respect the realm. Try to honor the realm for what it is. Okay? Insert the best parts of you into the world. Not the worst parts of you, not the lowest vibrational parts of you. Insert the highest vibrational parts of you, the most balanced parts of yourself, the most non-chaotic parts of yourself, the version of yourself that sees purpose. Insert your purpose into this world. That's what God wants. God, you are one of the gifts of this plane. Yes, you can receive all this as a gift, but you are also one of those gifts. And if you don't offer your unique set of gifts, you're missing something. We may not know the beauty that we're missing. You meant to show it to us. You meant to see things differently. You're meant to see things maybe in a more beautiful way. You're maybe meant to have that artistic eye that nobody else has, to see something beautiful that everybody thought was ugly, and to change our minds just by changing your own, just by being yourself. Now, is there anything better that you can come up with to do with your time than being yourself? I wouldn't sacrifice that for any amount of money. Being myself let me be happy without anything. Being myself took me to everywhere I wanted to be. Being myself has protected me and removed people who are not supposed to be in my life. Being myself has removed the enemy from my life. All that being said, I want y'all to know that there's many ways to do things. It's all about energy alchemization. It's how you use your energy more than it is what forms of energy that you have around you work with. You don't need to externalize everything, trying to work on everybody else, trying to control everybody else, because you have a lack of control within yourself. Trying to control everybody else to do what you need them to do because you can't work the magic with God. So you trying to be God, trying to work magic through people. It's not what you need to do. Be in your purpose and allow people in their purpose come to you and move with you in that way. Only through Christ, only through their purpose, only through God should they be able to get to you if you truly in any type of heaven state. So with all that being said, my name is Soular Moray. Love you guys. I'm in London, UK for right now. Hey fam, it's a beautiful thing. I'm about to go practice my magic spells. Me and Harry Potter, we're gonna be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's your man Soular Moray. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all go ahead and share this video if it helped. Comment anything that you want to comment, any questions or anything. It's very easy to contact me. With all that being said, y'all hold it down. Keep it up. All right, peace.